그 검은 주교를 찾아내야 돼.
가만히 있어요.
도대체 왜 아무것도 안 하냐고 왜?
When it comes to action, Hollywood brings the flash. But when it comes to pain, grit, and psychological impact, nobody does it like South Korea. Brutal fight choreography, layered storytelling, and anti-heroes that haunt your soul. These films go beyond fists and bullets. Here are 10 brutal Korean action movies that'll leave your pulse racing and your jaw on the floor. Extreme Job. A ragtag team of narcotics detectives goes undercover at a fried chicken restaurant to spy on a drug ring. The twist? Their chicken becomes wildly popular, turning their operation into an accidental business empire. As their cover becomes too successful, they begin losing focus on the actual mission. Despite the comedy, the fight scenes are seriously well choreographed. It became South Korea's highest-grossing film at the time, blending slapstick with shootouts.
내가 지금 경찰이 아니거든.
그럼 뭔데?
멍댕이! 닥집 아저씨.
No Mercy A, former special agent, searches for her missing disabled sister, only to discover a horrifying human trafficking ring. The revenge is served in a way that leaves the audience shocked to the core, especially when the protagonist becomes the hunter. This female-led action film gained attention for its raw violence and emotional stakes, and was directed by Gyeong-taek.
언니 말 잘 듣고 언니는 언니 지켜주기로 했었지.
Along with the gods, the two worlds. After dying unexpectedly, a firefighter is guided through 7 hellish trials in the afterlife by 3 grim reapers to determine his fate. As the trials progress, shocking truths about his past come to light, challenging the idea of moral absolutes. Based on a popular webtoon and directed by Kim Yong-hwa, the film combines philosophical themes with epic visuals and intense battle scenes.
염라 대왕님께 마지막으로 묻겠습니다. 기회를 주십시오.
A company man. A hitman working for a corporate assassin syndicate begins questioning his job after falling in love with a woman tied to one of his targets. He tries to escape the organization, but the company has other plans, and nobody leaves clean. Starring Soji Sub, the film is a metaphorical takedown of Korean corporate culture, disguised as a slick action thriller.
회사는 저에게 모든 것이었어요.
The Divine Fury. A rising MMA fighter loses his father and gains supernatural stigmata, leading him into an alliance with a Vatican exorcist to battle dark forces in Korea. The villain turns out to be someone deeply connected to the fighter's past. Directed by Kim Joo-hwan, it's a genre mashup of horror and martial arts, rarely seen in Korean cinema.
제게 힘을 주소서.
VIP. The son of a high-ranking North Korean official is suspected of a series of brutal murders. As international agencies scramble to either cover or capture him, chaos erupts. The killer's political immunity makes justice nearly impossible. Directed by Park Hoon-jung, the film drew controversy for its graphic violence and complex political angles. The prison. A former cop enters a high-security prison only to discover it's run by inmates who control crime from inside. He joins them to find out the truth about his brother's death. The lines between prisoner and puppet master blur as he rises within the underground hierarchy. The prison sequences were filmed in a real abandoned facility, adding grit and authenticity.
대한민국 전부 내 구역으로 만들 거야.
Night in Paradise. A gangster flees to Jeju Island after a revenge killing, and meets a terminally ill woman. Both are running from something, and violence is never far behind. Their quiet moments are shattered by an explosive, emotionally charged finale. Premiered at the Venice Film Festival, it's directed by Park Hoon-young and blends melancholy with savagery.
그리고 너 뭐 혼자 있기 싫다며.
I Saw the Devil. A secret agent's fiancé is brutally murdered by a serial killer. Instead of killing him, he decides to torture him slowly by catching, releasing, and repeating the cycle. The line between justice and monstrosity vanishes as both men descend into mutual destruction. Directed by Kim Ji-woon and starring Lee Byung-hun and Choi Min-sik from Oldboy, it's considered one of the most disturbing yet beautifully shot films in Korean cinema history. These aren't just action films, they're emotional gauntlets soaked in blood, vengeance, and consequence. Whether it's the twisted mind games of I Saw the Devil or the heart-wrenching revenge of No Mercy, these Korean gems don't pull punches. Which one hit you the hardest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep-cut cinematic breakdowns. Until next time, stay